discussing renewal of bills of exchange. Let us continue with that. Yesterday we already discussed one problem on renewal of bills of exchange. Let us discuss the remaining situations. Write down. Write down. Rich sold goods on credit to poor. Not same. Rich sold goods on credit to poor. 50,000 rupees. Rich sold goods on credit to poor. 50,000 rupees on 1st April 2014. On 1st April 2014. So Rich sold goods on credit to Mr. Poor on what date? 1st April 2014. 50,000 rupees value of the goods. Full stop. On the same day, Rich drew a 3 months bill on poor. On the same day, Rich drew a 3 months bill on Mr. Poor. On the same day, Rich drew a 3 months bill on Mr. Poor, who accepted it and returned it to Rich. Who accepted it and returned it to Mr. Rich. Mr. Rich. Full stop. On the due date, poor dishonored the bill. Poor dishonored the bill and requested Mr. Rich to give him 3 more months time. 3 more months time to make the payment. 3 more months time to make the payment. 3 more months time to make the payment. Full stop. 3 more months time to make the payment. Full stop. Rich agreed on the condition poor would immediately pay cash to him towards noting charges of 200 rupees and also interest at the rate of 15% per annum. And also a fresh bill for 3 months. Poor agreed. Poor agreed. Now first of all try to understand the question. On 1st April, Mr. Rich sold goods on credit to poor. Rich drew a bill on poor. He received the bill from Mr. Poor. On the due date, poor is unable to honor the bill. Now poor is requesting Rich to give him 3 more months time. Rich says, I will give you time, but there is a condition. When you dishonored the bill, I went to the lawyer and paid him 200 rupees towards noting charges. Please give that money to me now. Poor says, okay, take your 200 rupees. So immediately he is giving us 200 rupees towards noting charges. Then next he said, you want 3 more months time now? Make the payment of interest in cash now. You want 3 more months time? I am not going to give you the time for free. Take 3 more months time, but pay me interest now in cash. Poor takes out cash. Okay sir, take your interest. So Rich takes cash also towards interest. So Rich has taken cash for noting charges and also for interest. Now what is the loan amount remaining? Only the bill amount. Because noting charge paid by Rich, Poor has paid back to us. He wanted interest, that also is received already. So what is the loan remaining between Rich and Poor? 50,000 rupees. For that Rich says, give me a fresh bill. Poor says, okay, take a fresh bill. So Poor will sign a fresh bill and give it to Mr. Rich. On the due date of the fresh bill, Poor honors the bill. So how are we going to record entries for this kind of a problem? That is what we have to learn now. In yesterday's class, interest and noting charges was included in the fresh bill. But in this problem, interest and noting charges is not included in the fresh bill. It is paid by Mr. Poor before he accepts the fresh bill. Is it clear? Let's start now. In the books of Mr. Rich, in the books of Mr. Poor, in the books of Mr. Rich and in the books of Mr. Poor, problem may look same, but there is some variation involved. Yesterday, noting charges, interest was included in the fresh bill. Poor gave a bill which was sufficient for bill amount, noting charges, interest. Now, bill amount is giving a fresh bill, but for noting charges and interest is already paying cash. Let us start. 1st April 14. Tell me what happened first. Rich sold goods on credit to poor. What is entry right? Poor account debtor to sales account. Poor account debtor to sales account. What is the entry in the books of Mr. Poor? Purchase account debtor to purchase account debtor to Mr. Rich account. On the same day, what Mr. Rich did? He drew a bill on poor. He received a fresh bill from poor. What is the entry right? Bills receivable account debtor to Mr. Poor account. Bills receivable account debtor to Mr. Poor account, 50,000. What is the entry in the books of Mr. Poor? Rich account debtor to bills payable. Rich account debtor to bills payable account. On the due date, what is the due date of the bill? 4th July 2014. What is happening? Bill is dishonored. On 4th July 2014, the bill is dishonored. Please tell me situation 1 dishonor, 2 or 3 dishonor. Situation 1, bill retained by the drawer till the due date and dishonored. Situation 2 is endorsed bill dishonored. Situation 3 is discounted bill dishonored. So there is no endorsement, there is no discounting. It is situation 1 dishonor. We have to reverse this entry. What is the entry you pass? Drawing account debtor to bills receivable. Mr. Poor account debtor to bills receivable. When the bill is dishonored, it becomes a valueless paper. When the bill is dishonored, it becomes a valueless paper. Whatever entry is recorded is cancelled by reversing it. Mr. Poor account debtor to bills receivable. What is the entry we pass here? Bills payable account debtor to Mr. Rich account. Bills payable account debtor to drawer account is the entry we pass in the books of the drawee. In our earlier classes we have discussed how to pass dishonor entries. It's simple. It is reverse of this entry. Now Rich also paid noting charges. How much noting has Rich paid? 200 rupees. When Rich pays 200 rupees to the lawyer, cash goes out of pocket of Rich, but he is going to recover it from whom? Mr. Poor. So Mr. Poor will become a debtor. So what's the entry we write?
Poor account to cash account.
Mr. Poor account debtor to cash account. How much? 200. This is for bill dishonor. This is for noting charge. I am not writing the events because by now you would have got used to it. What is the entry right in the books of poor? Noting charges account debtor to Mr. Rich account. Noting charges account debtor to Mr. Rich account, 200 rupees. Noting charges account debtor to Mr. Rich account, 200 rupees. Is it clear everyone? Now what happened? Poor requested for 3 more months time. Rich put a condition. What is the condition he put? He says, give me cash now for my noting charges. He says, sir, take your 200 rupees for noting charges. So Rich received 200 rupees for noting charges. Then he said, give me interest also for 3 months. He paid cash for interest also. And then he said, give me a fresh bill for 3 months. He gave a bill also. So now we have to record entries for these transactions. Next, write down. When noting charges is received, please tell me, when Rich paid noting charges, what is the entry he wrote? Cash is going out. Poor is a debtor. He has to give me the money back. Now he is giving the money back to us. What is the entry we are going to write? Will you write cash account debtor to noting charges or cash account debtor to poor account? See, we have already, when we paid noting charges, we have shown it like a loan given to Mr. Poor. Now he is giving the money back to us. So his account has to be credited. What is the entry you write? Cash account debtor to Mr. Poor account. Many people will make a mistake in this entry. Cash account debtor to Mr. Poor account. What is the entry in the books of poor? He is paying cash. To whom is he paying cash? Mr. Rich. What is the entry he is going to write? Mr. Rich account debtor to cash account. Will he again write noting charges to cash? No. Here he wrote noting charges to Rich. Again he will write noting charges account debtor to cash account. No, he is not going to record it twice. Expense already recorded. Money had to be paid to Mr. Rich. Rich was shown as a creditor. Now you are paying off the credit. Hence the creditor has to be now shown as the receiver. So write Rich account debtor to cash account. You cannot write noting charges to cash. If you record, you are recording it twice. It is not correct. You remember, when salary is due but not paid, what is the entry we write? Salary account debtor to outstanding salary. When outstanding salary is paid in the next period, what is the entry we pass? Outstanding salary account debtor to cash account. Same thing here. Salary account to outstanding salary to cash account. Is it clear everyone? Now after this, Mr. Rich demanded something more. Now can you tell me what is the loan amount? The loan amount was 50,000. It increased by 200. It decreased by 200. Now what is the loan amount? 50,000. On 50,000, poor wants 3 more months time. Rich is saying, I will give you, but give me cash for interest. Calculate interest on the calculator. 50,000. What is the rate of interest?
188.
What is the interest rate?
15.
15% for how many months? 3 months.
1882.
Not 18.5. It is only 187. Yesterday it was different. Why? In the last class it was different. Why? Because interest was calculated not on bill amount, it was calculated on bill amount and loan charges. Here the loan amount is different when compared to the last problem. So this is the amount of interest. I will continue here for Mr. Rich and here for Mr. Poor. Okay. Same thing. When interest is received, tell me what is the entry in the books of Mr. Rich? Cash account debtor 1875. He is receiving this for what?
Interest.
He is giving this money for what? Is it a repayment of loan or payment of interest?
Interest.
I am receiving cash for an income called as interest. Hence interest account has to be credited. Nominal account, incomes and gains should be credited. Books of poor, I continue here. When interest is paid. See, I cannot start writing on the wall, no. Your notebook is long, my notebook is broad, wide. When interest is paid, interest account debtor to cash account. Logic of this entry, I am paying cash for an expense called as interest. Hence interest account is debited. Interest account debtor to cash account 1875. All these things are happening on what date? 4th July. 4th July. Now what is the loan amount remaining? 50,000. Rich says give me a fresh bill. Who says sir whatever say I am ready to do. So take a fresh bill. So now Rich will draw a fresh bill. Poor will accept it and he will give it back to Mr. Rich. So now Rich will receive a fresh bill from Poor. What is the entry you write? Bills receivable account debtor to Mr. Poor account. When fresh bill is drawn, bills receivable account debtor to Poor account. How much? 50,000 rupees. What is the entry you write when fresh bill is drawn? Which account debtor to bills payable. Which account debtor to bills payable account. What will be the due date of this renewed bill?
7th October.
What will be the due date of the renewed bill?
7th October.
4th July it is drawn for a period of 3 months now. So due date will be 4th July, 4th August, 4th September, 4th October plus 3 days grace. 7th October, we assume that bill is honored. When bill is honored, what is the entry you write? Cash or bank account debtor to bills receivable account 50,000 rupees. When bill is honored, what is the entry you write? Bills payable account debtor to cash account 50,000. One more situation in renewal. Write down. Next.